It looks shitty as fuck outside, dudes. But I guess that means it's a good time to play some video games. Put a dip in, and definitely. Oh hey, my name's Crow, by the way. Back here in the back room, Crow's room. But I finally found some Copenhagen natural, and believe it or not, it's uncracked. I definitely withheld putting it in. I mean, that's what she said too. But we're about to crack this bitch, so let's get a good look at it first. Copenhagen natural, extra long cut. See if you can see the words right there with no glare, really. 100% American. American, 100% American tobacco. Of course, it's smokeless tobacco. Warning: this product can cause you to kick ass, and yeah, people can lose teeth. Not the dippers, but when you're kicking ass, those people lose teeth. But yeah, U.S. smokeless, but it's extra long cut. Let's I would compare it to the other Copenhagens, but I do have Copenhagen wintergreen, but it's in the other room. Let's go ahead and crack it though. See if we can hear it here. The barcode wasn't too tricky that time. Alright, again with the extra long cut, it doesn't look a lot different, but I can tell the strands are a little bit longer. Yeah, there's not much difference as you can see, but there's a few strands that are longer, but then of course, again, as you can tell, kind of on the lid, I mean, the cut's all random. So they say it's extra long cut, but I feel like they're just making an extra can for nothing. And of course, Copenhagen took out their pinch for their homies. Always taking a pinch for their homies. Why can't I just take a pinch for my homies and dump it out myself? But this is actually the first natural, I think, that I've ever bought that was actually not expired. Because it's actually juicy. My fingers are already, they look like, they've been in some dirty man's mouth. Some hobo was sucking on my finger trying to get $1. He's like, you ain't got no car, I can't wash your windshield, let me suck on your finger. Give me $1. But yeah, it says sell by April 2nd, so this definitely is like the first natural, I think, that wasn't expired. So it definitely surprised me. I kind of know the guy that works in the store, so he's the type of dude that'd keep everything, upkeep. He wouldn't let a can of something just sit there forever. Even if he's not a dipper himself, he'd be like, people appreciate it to not buy expired shit. But yeah, so far, Copenhagen natural, the smell, it actually smells, I don't know, lighter, less harsh than the regular Copenhagen long cut. It actually just smells more natural and less harsh than Copenhagen long cut. There's not much to the smell. It actually smells a little bit cleaner than the Grizzly Naturals, but I'm sure the Grizzly Naturals would have smelled better if they were not expired. But yeah, it's a very natural smell, of course, because it is a natural dip, but it doesn't smell too salty. Grizzly smells more salty. This, by the taste anyway, I mean, Grizzly was definitely trying to imitate Copenhagen because the naturals are about the same almost, but Copenhagen just tastes a little bit cleaner than Grizzly. And when I'm talking about Grizzly this whole time, I'm just talking about the natural or the extra long cut natural, whichever. The pack and pinch is a 10. It's It's not going anywhere right now. Seems pretty good. The nicotine, it's probably, I mean, this is my first time dipping naturals, or the Copenhagen natural, so, I mean, I just cracked it. I don't know what the nicotine levels is going to be, but since it's Copenhagen, I'm sure it's not the lowest. I'm sure it'll be all right. But since it's a natural, it won't hit you as hard as, you know, mint or wintergreen or something like that. At least not me anyway. And oh yeah, I'm spitting in the olive drab, not roadie, but regular mud jug, if y'all are wondering. I don't know if I had it in frame this whole time or not. I think I want to start saving shout-outs just so I can create a list and then have all shout-outs in one video or every other video or so. Don't want to sound too repetitive on shout-outs, even though I want to give all the shout-outs I can. It's just most of my shout-outs are the same people, so don't want to overdo it. But yeah, with this, it's finally juicing up. It's pretty good. It's about, Grizzly and Copenhagen Natural, they're about the same. I guess you save a little bit of money with Grizzly, but you keep it all American with Copenhagen, but Grizzly's 10% domestic, so it's not much difference. But yeah, both of those are in the same ball field, but overall, Copenhagen Natural, since I do like natural flavors, I actually like this a little bit better than the Copenhagen Long Cut. I guess you just call that the original, and this is the natural. I guess they're a little bit different. I can definitely taste the difference. It's not a shocking difference, but the difference is there. Basically, Copenhagen Long Cut tastes more manly. That's the best way I can put it. This just tastes more like you grew it yourself. You grew the tobacco yourself in your backyard, and you made your own brew or dip, and you didn't put any flavoring in it. I mean, that's exactly what this is. Not much to it, but just the natural flavor itself, I do enjoy very much. Definitely more than mint. But yeah, overall Copenhagen Natural, I gotta give it a 9 just because it's so basic, but to me anyway, it's so good. I give it a 9. If y'all have tried it out there, what do y'all think about it? Definitely want y'all's feedback. But this has been another dip review with the Crow. Copenhagen Natural, spitting in a mud jug. I've been thinking about the shirts, and I might make one shirt for myself, show it in a video, and instead of making a bunch of shirts, I might just create a couple duplicates, maybe sign them, and then people can win them or buy them or whatever. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll let y'all know. I'll see you on the next one. Crow out.